Hi guys, Paul here from PABrewNews. Just got back from a big old trip around Pennsylvania. Went over to Southern Tier Brewing Company and Voodoo Brewing Company and Allegheny Cellars Winery. Uh, Big old trip. Just got back here with a painting with PA Brew News. As you can see here, I have a prep canvas right now. Which you know what I just did in case you want to give this a go. Took a mixture of black and white gesso. I painted the canvas completely black and let it dry. Then stress this, it's easier if you let every layer completely dry before you do the next step. But I kind of hurriedly, before I left for the trip, kind of did this real quick. That's why it's not maybe as good as it could be. But let it completely dry. Then I took a mixture of white. Started with gray gesso, a mixture of black and white, tapped it on. Then I did white as a back color. Then I took a little liner brush and I just started going through with gray and black trees. You want it grayer, and then the trees to be more dark as it comes towards you and through the light. And I just made a little bit of a little thing like that here, dabble dabble. You should let it dry. Instead, I just kind of did everything layer after layer real quick before I left. Made some leaves. Around here, did sand. Took a filbert brush, swept it through, made a little bit kind of a stone pattern on the bottom. And then, of course, I got back. I popped a glaze of liquid clear, wiped it off with a paper towel. Now we're all set up, ready to go for this one. Again, kind of a haphazard. Just kind of figured I'd do something when I got back, so I prepped this canvas before I left. I'm gonna go get some more bigger canvases for the next painting with PABrewNews. This is a 16 by 20. I like to do 18 by 24 generally. But anyway, it's prepped, and right now I'm drinking a Southern Tier, the Psychic Laser. Hi, I drank one. The Psychic Laser, an unfiltered double India Pale Ale. Episode 3 of 6. And the science is the art of collection, and I think this is 8.5 alcohol by volume. Just picked that up at Southern Tier Brewing today. And let's get into this next painting with PABrewNews. A little bit more light coming in this one and from this angle. But definitely look back if you guys just joined in and see about how I prepped this canvas. But we're just going to go in with some blue and use the clear as a glaze for putting the next layer on. And we're just going to start with the corners. The corners should ultimately be darker than the center. So really just give the corners hell, make them nice and dark, and then you can just pull that paint from that side and blend it over. And you can use any color you want for this. You don't need to use blue. You can use pink, you can use yellow. Forest green looks beautiful on this one, and it just gives you that lovely nighttime feel. Tap a little bit more blue on and do the same thing with the bottom. Hopefully, when I get done with this one, it'll give the impression of basically, I'm going to try to form a little waterfall and a creek on this one, and it'll give you the impression of looking through the water at these stones. That's what I'm going to go for with this one. I'm just kind of glazing, or basically glazed it with liquid clear and covering it with a thin coat of blue. Okay. And sometimes if you do these black and white paintings, if you have a nice full framed picture of the kind of the background with the blue with the woods, sometimes that's good enough. Done. Leave it alone. If you're happy with it, leave it alone. But we're gonna go on with this. We're gonna do a little bit different stuff with this one. Okay, I'm gonna set that aside for right now and pick up the knife. I'm gonna get a stone here. Make a little bit of a stone, figure out right about there. Pull it down, work about it. Something right about there. Pull that one down. We're going to take the little brown and white, cut off white, cut off some blue, a little bit of brown, mix it up. Get kind of a grayish color. And we're just going to highlight that. Just about there. Just for now, we're building something to contain our fallen. There we go. Something like that. All right. Simple as that. Now why don't we just take a liner brush, or not a line brush, excuse me, a fan brush, and we're going to mix it with a little bit of that clear to thin the paint, and that white with a little bit of blue on it, touch of blue, just a little bit of blue, it's very strong. Mix it up, touch of a little bit of lighter color than that, so we're going to get a little bit of the liquid white as well, mixed in there, nice thin paint. I'm going to find out where we're at, and just like that, find it, pull it straight down, just like that. Find your little, just like that. That's okay. You can make the noise, and it helps. It helps. It's okay. A little bit of white in there again. Mix it through, just to highlight it just at the edge. Okay, just like that. Leave that alone for now. Take a nice 2-inch brush, tap the bottom. You can even go up a little bit, make it as smooth as silk. Top to bottom. You can even put a little bit of white on there if you want on your brush. And the more you tap, the more it's going to mix with that blue that you put underneath it. If you want a real light touch, you use this blender brush. Fluff it around. Blend it up. These things blend the softest little bits of things. It's really nice. Take a little bit more. Tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it. Tap it. Blend it. Make a nice little bit of mist at the bottom. Chickens. Chickens. If you're wondering, chickens. Okay, simple as that. Bang it on. Okay, the other side. You have to contain your water, otherwise you don't know where it's going to go. It might go all over your floor. So black, brown, a little bit of blue, whatever. Throw that in there. Then we're going to find, there it is. Take it right down, right in your waterfall. There we go. Now your highlight color, which we have in this one. A little bit of white and blue, brown. Okay. Come right there and pull. Just make a nice little cliff. Okay? Just like that. Again, take your white. And tap that one right around that. Okay. There we go. Blend it in. Swirl it up, mix it up. There we go. Okay. Now we got nice little waterfall. Got rocks holding it in. Now we can start building a little bit of the foliage. Take your brush sideways like this. Load it with paint, and then push up it. Push into it. Get a little ridge, and then you can start working on little bushes. Tutors that hang this way, that way. Hang over your painting. Hang over, there you go. Little trees that kind of walk up that way. Same thing this side. Bush that lives back here. Another bush that lives this way. Wherever you see them, drop them in. Drop them in. And every layer that you put into this will give you the illusion of distance. Let them hang right over your waterfall. And it pushes it back. It'll keep pushing it back. Okay. With that one, let's put, oh yeah, why not? Let's go and we'll get a little of that oil. Thin that brown down. Maybe a little white in there too, so you can see it a little bit better. Then, like ink. Alright. Right here we can just put a little, there you go. Turn it. Turn the brush. Make it wiggle. Just like that. A lot of this will get covered up, some of it will show. And when you have dark, put light. When you have light, put dark. There we go. Let's put little limbs here, here. Them stick out. Little things. Make noises. Help. Okay. Just like that. Okay, now we can get into the fun part. Let's put some leaves on these trees. Go in, pull, same way you put the bark on. Pull it through, get it sharp, add a little bit of yellow to it, bright red, whatever. Just make a nice little concoction, tap it in. Then you have to follow. Doesn't stick? Add a little bit of the liquid clear to it. Touch of it. Ooh. Put a lot of paint on the brush. Okay. There. It's a little bit too dark. Add a little white. A little bit of liquid white too. But you don't want to get it too thin, otherwise you're going to start mixing mud. We don't want that to happen. Okay. Just tap. Tap down. This is a nice, easy way. Just tap. Follow your angles. And just tap. Tap down. Okay. Work it all the way down, work it across your waterfall. Just like that. Good. Alright, next side. Don't forget about the other side. It's there too. Look at that little bush back here. Nice. Okay. Don't kill all the dark though. Sometimes it starts working for you, you get excited. You want to kill all the dark. Don't kill all the dark. Let the dark show through. Alright. Don't be afraid of that. Let these things hang down. Like that. Ooh, that's a nice one. These bushes get a lot of water, so they should be heavy. You're leaving those good lights. Alright? Same thing over here. What you can do with these, sometimes you can let the bush come right out, hang right down. Let it hang right over the edge. Just like that. You can even take a fan brush and do that if you want to get a little bit neater with that. Get in there. You can just like that. Let them hang down. Yeah. Work right down there. Okay. Same kind of concept. Let's get back down in here. Touch a red in there too to dull it down a little bit. We'll just start working on some land. Just tap. There. Before we get too crazy, let's get back into that brush that we had with the blues and the whites on it. All white. In there. And we can just brush up. Let it splash. Let it play. Move through here. Work around. Work it through. Simple, easy. Blend it around, move it around, just like that. Blend one. Clean it up a little bit. Blend it in. Oh, just like that. No big deal. I see some stuff through there, some stuff going on. Water, land, bubbling. A little bit of rock showing. And the more you move it, the more it'll blend in with the color underneath it. Just like that. Okay. Pop it back up. Little poppers here and there. Okay, good. Now we can finish putting our land in. Kind of clean up the creek a little bit. it in. Just like that. Fill it up a little bit. Okay. Go back to our filbert brush that we had to make all those rocks in the first place. Get it in there. Take it through. Put a rock here. A couple rocks here. Lots of rocks. Make all kinds of rocks. Rocks up here, rocks up there. There's rocks everywhere. Alright? Same thing. Rocks all over the creek. Rocks here, rocks there. Big rock, whatever, wherever you see it. You can even take their knife here, a little bit of brown on it. Clean up a little, make a little edge underneath some of that water. A little dirt under there. There you go. Into that one. Just have a little dirt right under some of here. Looks a nice little separator. Just like that. Okay. Oh, there's my towel. Before we get all this done, take a little liquid white, or take a little bit of white, there you go. Accent that. Just like that. Good. Little water lines here and there. Okay. There we go. Let's get back real quick into the liner brush that we used. With all that oil on it and the light color. See if it's pretty dark. See what we got going on here. There we go. Blue here. Pull it out. There. There. Stick coming out. Here. Boop, 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 boop. Popping out. Reload the brush. Sometimes you run out of stuff. Make the noises if you need to. Nothing wrong with that. Same thing. Little dark spots here, here. And just roll it in that just to get it nice and straight. Darker color. Darker color in front. Get around those rocks. Something like that. Something simple, easy. There we go. Well, let me just move you over here. I'll just show you the painting we got done doing today. Just a nice little waterfall scene in a dark wood. All right. Call that done. I'm going to sit here, say my goodbyes. Okay. Maybe you can see how easy and fun those black gesso paintings actually are. The gesso paintings anyway, because there was some white in there and the mixture of gray. But those little dark forest paintings are really fun to do. Probably do a couple different more of those kind of style paintings later. I was going to do the wooden background painting, but because I had the trip this weekend, it kind of got messed up. But I'll definitely go get the supplies to do that later. Anyway, this has been Paul from PA Brew News with another episode of Painting with PA Brew News. Quick one, which was good. I want to try to keep these under 30 minutes and just hammer them the hell out, if you know what I mean. So thank you very much for watching. I'll definitely run through the comments after I end this and see what you guys said. And again, I'm drinking the Psychic Laser from Southern Tier Brewing Company from Lakewood, New York. So anyway, this has been Paul from PABrewNews. Hope you had a good time. See you in the next episode. Cheers.